Hello and welcome to the stream, yet another stream. Let's turn the music down a bit. My name is Oskar Lehtineri and this is my YouTube stream about photography, about editing, and that's what I'm going to do today. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how today's stream will work out. I'm always a bit nervous in the beginning. I actually had to restart my stream. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions about photography, any questions about street photography and photography in general, and things regarding that, I will gladly answer those. My name, as I said, is Oskar Lehtineri, street photographer from Finland. Live in the Helsinki area, so that's where I shoot my camera the most. Alright, let's see how this will work out. I'm starting up my Lightroom today because as it says, I will do some editing together with you today, and if you have any questions regarding editing, of course I'll answer those as well. And if I don't have the answers, then I will probably look them up for you, or maybe learn something new if I'm totally lost in what I should answer you. Today it's going to be some winter street photography from Helsinki on the menu. Dun, 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 dun. Still setting a few things up before I change the view to the Lightroom. So, where are you from that's looking at the stream? Are you from the cold north, or are you from somewhere else? Please let me know. I would love to hear it. Dum, 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 dum. And if you feel the music is too loud, you can tell me to turn it down a bit. If it's perfect, then perfect. So, I'm going to do some Lightroom editing today, and I have a few photos that I need to edit today because they are part of a upcoming YouTube video on Peter Farsgard's YouTube channel, and he's waiting for me to deliver. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Just right now I'm figuring out where I should start editing. Alright, so what have you been up to? Any photography? Any street photography? Any other kind of photography? Please let me know. I would love to hear what you are all about. I'm all about street photography mainly. Been in just, was it 2 streams ago, I looked through a book, a urban landscape book from early, what was for 1907 to 1950 in Helsinki, and I got really inspired by that. So what I did was that I've been going through my own urban landscape photos, and actually shared a bunch of them over there at Lehtinary on Instagram. So I think it's the latest post that I have actually. Anyways, let's get into that editing. So let me change the screen a bit. Lightroom. Boom. There it is. Don't I have it here as well? Alright, so I'm doing some small changes so that you get to enjoy the things that I enjoy. For instance, the music. Let's see if I get it working. So I would like to know while I'm doing this, I would love to hear, where are you from? What do you do? My name is Oscar Lehtinary, and I'm streaming from just outside of Helsinki, Finland, and these are the photos that I'm working with today. And I'm not sure if you can hear the music that I'm playing. I was looking to have some background music to get some good vibes on, but I don't know, it seems to not want to play any music. At least I can't see that on my oh. It should be playing, but it isn't, I think. Nope, it's totally quiet in your end. So I don't know why. I think the mood is so important that I would like for you to have some background music while I'm doing this. Dun, 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 dun. Now it's working. Yes, now we can get into it. Let's do some editing. And as I said, if you have any questions regarding photography, regarding street photography, editing, I would love to answer those while hanging out with you on this small evening stream. At least here where I am, it's evening. Let's start. What I always start my editing sessions with is that I go through my photos and see like which ones do I want to keep, which ones am I not editing today, or not at this time at least. So now I'm just going through to see what I have. I just love the light, so it's really nice. There are photos that I'm definitely going to edit later on. little bit of a winter wonderland feeling. But I'm not going to edit them right now. I had an idea about them, what to do. Here's where I start. We're in downtown Helsinki here in Kamppi, and I was waiting for these dudes to come down, or someone to come down the stairs. What I've been doing lately is that I've been trying to get really sharp images. So what I did was I put the it's like 1/250 out of a second. So I wanted these people to be quite sharp. I see the focus is mainly on the background here, but it's okay. The idea was to get them, but it's okay. I still love the vibe here, so I will keep that one. Let's see if this one's better. Probably not, since focus. I thought I focused better, but I didn't. But anyways, it's a good photo. I was planning to figure out some sort of a photo story. But I don't know. It was during Lux Helsinki, so there were a lot of people around here. Peter setting up the camera for the next talk that we had. Maybe you saw this photo on my Instagram already. I'll take this one. And this one here, I loved it. I went inside the. We had a talk with Peter, and then after that, I went to ask the man in his shop if I could take his picture, because he looked so cool sitting and so calm sitting inside of his shop, and he agreed to it. So I took a few shots of him. I'm looking forward to edit these, because these are also part of a small photo story that I'm going to send to Peter, that will be a part of Mr. Majid, part of the video that is coming next month, or was it in the end of this month? Probably towards the end of this month. So those are the most important pictures that I'm looking to send to him, and yeah. So I don't have that many photos that I'm editing right now, at least, but it's cool. Let's start editing. So then when I have rated my photos, I always rate my photos with a 5, and then I choose those that I have. These are from an older batch that also are from the same month. Anyways, let's start here. I was actually interested in those people working here on the roof. I thought it's interesting because, as I also mentioned in the earlier stream with Signe Brander, was that if you photograph a construction site, you will take a photo of something that will never happen again. And I think that's quite interesting, like the idea of it, that this is something unique. This is something that no one will see again like this, and that's something that there is something interesting about it. Thinking of cutting or cropping this photo like this. I think it would look quite nice. Maybe something like this, and then when I have done some different kind of editing as well since I've been working on figuring out like more sharper images, and let's see if the snow is over there. Then we have this person is quite in the middle of it all, and then There's not a lot of dark places. This is one. Maybe some there. So what I could do, if I drag the dark just a little bit down, I get some more contrasts, and then I'll keep this middle thing here because I want this dude to be seen quite well he is in either way. And then I don't know if I will change too much here. I'm quite happy with how this one looks like this, and then if I go to the, maybe I'll check the highlights. I don't need to change a lot. I think this photo is quite cool as it is, but I always try it out if I want to get like, if the highlights are too, if the snow for instance is so bright that you can't figure out details, then putting the highlights down a bit, you get a bit more out of it, or you can restore some of the highlights. But these are quite good as they are. It was a beautiful day. This was just before I went to Helsinki to take my photos with Peter. Yep. And then the shadows. Whites, quite good. Blacks. How does it look? I think this is quite nice actually. I'm quite happy with how this looks. We don't get a lot of sun during this time of year, so it's interesting how we get so positive once we see that sun. So I'm taking the clarity up just a little bit. Get it. I'm trying to get like really sharp images just to see how it works, and then the idea is that I would actually, the plan is to make them black and white, and I've been really eager on working these monochrome spectrum of from black to white and all that's what's in between, and this is actually got quite nice. And when I put a photo in black and white, I often want more contrast. But right now I'm quite pleased with how this looks. How do you think it looks? It's good? So, and then one other thing that I often do with my photos, because I like to keep the focus somewhere. Here it's quite easy to, your eyes, they are led towards human shapes and light things first, so bright things, so it's quite easy to see where to look or what I want to kind of document. But then sometimes I use the vignetting tool to even it will like enhance that, like there, that's the place you want to look at. So but I will put the vignetting like really low, but still so that it's there. It will take a bit more it will take the focus of the foreground a bit, but not so much that you can really see it. Actually you can, so I'm lowering it a bit like that, for instance. I think this is quite a cool picture like this. Hey, thank you for looking at my stream. I'm editing street photography and chatting with you. Where are you from, and are you into photography? Is photography something that you do? I would love to hear your thoughts, your ideas, your questions around photography in the chat. I will gladly answer if I have something to say. I think I always have something to say, but I would love to hear from you. Anyways, this is the second picture. I'm using the previous button just to get the same editing, but let's see about how I would like how I'm wishing. I think this is quite nice. Maybe like this, and then so that M sign stands for metro. It's the metro station. Here's the dude waiting for his partner that is just popping up after this frame. He's popping up there. They're here taking off snow off the roof. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I feel the vignetting is a bit too much on this one, so let's take away a bit of that. How about this? Should I take it down a bit? Maybe I'll put it to 10. Yeah, something like this. Where are you guys from? Thank you for jumping in. I'm from Helsinki, or living just outside of Helsinki, Finland. It's really cold here, about -10 Celsius degrees, and I've been out street doing some. I've been out photographing some on the streets, and of course, in between. This is from the metro. Let's see if I use the same settings from the earlier photo on this one. What happens? This happens. Looks quite cool actually. I do enjoy it. I have a lot of photos of the orange of the metro, but maybe what if I keep it like this? It's quite like there's a nice vibe to this. Yeah, I love the texture here in the back. This is Kamppi metro station in downtown Helsinki. All right, then I took this one. Same settings, works really well. I did love like this expression of her face. So this is quite a nice image. Sometimes when I see a person that's interesting, I choose to I take that picture, and then I realize like, okay, am I in a situation where I can kind of photograph the surrounding, create a story around it. But in this during this time I didn't do that, but I really like how this photo turned out. Yeah, there is something interesting about it to me, even though it's not even though it's without colors. There is something creamy about this texture here. I think I've been trying to get these like sharp black and white creamy photos, and I think this is quite a good example of what I'm looking for right now. I think this is quite good. I will do more to this one. Let's move on. Hey, you're here. You're back. Real Dr. Obvious in the chat. Really nice to have you here again. Yes, I'm happy to have you here since you jumped into the stream just a few days ago, and it's really cool to have you here as well to join us. Hopefully your animals back home are doing well in the winter. I have had a pleasant weekend with a bit of street photography, and those images I'm editing now. So that's what we are doing. This one I really like as well. I'm using the previous setting for this, and let's see let's take the crop off, and then it seems like we need some more exposure to this one. This young persons here just coming down the stairs. I think this one works quite well in black and white, since there's like quite like the contrasts are quite nice. too much. I don't want to. I don't want the snow to be totally blown out, but then I can take down the highlights a bit. Oh, the winter has been wet and mild so far. That's how we started out actually as well, and then just a week ago something, it became really cold. It has been. We had a winter record of minus 36.8 somewhere, not in Helsinki, but somewhere in Finland, and so we have had some really cold days in Finland. I do enjoy the wet and cold, but right now it's quite nice with the coldness as well. I do enjoy photos when it's cold and you get these, or when it's wet or when it's stormy, you get these like really dramatic street photos, and that's what I really enjoy. So this one, not that dramatic, but it's nice, and I still can't understand how people can go out without a hat when it was like around minus 13 when this one was taken. So yeah, to me it was it felt a bit crazy. I pushed a button and I don't know which one. Oh, I did something with the settings. Let's see if that helps. No, it didn't. Cool, I pushed a button and I'm lost. Assisted culling. Oh yeah, I went to the library. Let's see, let's go back to the develop. That's what happened. I tried to push R, which is for cropping, and then I pushed the wrong button. But now I'm back. I'm back. I wish. Let's see. So, welcome to the chat. If you have any questions about photography, I will gladly answer those. Today I'm editing street photos from Helsinki, Finland. Once my it's the toolbar here, and then something is going on since I pushed a button or something. I can't see my screen properly. Well, this is interesting. I also see that the stream, I might have to restart my Lightroom. No, now something's happening. Yes, I think we're back. Oh, I hope we're back. No, we're not. I'm restarting my Lightroom. That's for the best. So sometimes these things happens as well, and that's actually something that I do like with doing live streams. You don't know what's going to happen, and maybe that brings a bit of realness to it all. I feel like the world needs realness, because we live in a time when everything is very fast. Everything is super fast, and we just consume social media and photos and all that. And I feel like we should try to focus more on getting connected, and I think a live stream is much better for that. It's a much better way to get connected, to hear stories, take in some slow content every now and then, and that's why I'm making more of these now. I also have a lot of videos on my channel, so if you want to have some faster content, then please go and check them out. and at the same time go and subscribe and, you know, like my stuff. I would appreciate that. So let's see how this works out. Now my Lightroom just went crazy, but now it's back online. So let's see if I can in just a while fix it so that we can continue this editing sessions with photos from Helsinki, Finland. But first I need to make the screen where I want it to be. I think something jumped a bit, and that I want to focus or fix somehow. Maybe like this, and let's try it now. Seems like my camera got a bit off. Let's see if I can put myself. Yes, Alright, and then me, myself and I, where I want myself to be. Maybe like there somewhere. And then I can continue editing. Interesting stuff that happens sometimes. But hey, it's a live stream. Alright, so let's continue editing. If you have any questions regarding photography, street photography, editing, I'm all ears. Just put it in the chat and I'll answer your questions. So what we were doing was we were making this photo here, and what I was going to say before all things crashed was that I wanted to keep the highlights of the snow, so I took the highlights a bit down here, and that made everything so much better. And let's move to the next one. We have a few more still to go through. I do like this photo. There's like a good friendly vibe in this one. I don't know which one I like more. Maybe the one where the faces can be seen. So I think what I do often is that since I rate my photo, if I push 0 on my rating, then they disappear from the ratings. They're not thrown away, but they disappear. So this is what happened. Pop, like that. All right. Hello, Benjamin. How are you doing today? I'm streaming a bit again, trying to do some more street photography editing. I had some problems with Lightroom crashing. Actually, first my streaming software crashed, but that was before I actually started up the stream, and then after that Lightroom crashed just a while back. But now I'm editing a few photos. Let's hopefully they will hold up the process. These photos are actually probably, well, a few of them I know, but will be part of a video I filmed with Peter Farsgaard. All right, let's see. There's happening in the chat. I don't know. I kind of like the two in profile better. It makes me wonder what's going to okay, sorry. I don't know. I kind of like the two in the profile better. It makes me wonder what's going to happen next. That was a good point. Let me bring that one back and let's push the filters off like that, and then So you preferred the one with the profile. That was I'm really like bad at. So if we compare these two, that one and this one, interesting. Which ones do you guys other when when you see the faces, it's already happened. That's true. That's true. It leaves something for the viewer. Very interesting comment. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Got me thinking. Which one should I? But very often, in here, there, yeah. I don't know. Wow. I need to. Of course, I'm keeping this photo, but yeah, I need to grind on the idea. Do I like this one more or that one more? It's hard to say. Both are really nice, but I understand that profile idea of it. Maybe it's like these two guys, they are just talking, doing their thing, and on the second one none of them are talking, so yeah, tells a different story. Interesting. The next photo, the next one, just a personal taste. I'm not an expert or on anything. Hey, no one's an expert here. We're just enjoying the beauty of art and photography, and I really love to hear your opinion. Oh, this is almost like this got really abstract. I just tried to figure out some sort of a detail. It's the bars from the earlier photo, the ones here. So just by the feet of where the guys went, and then I took a photo of the snow and the bar, and it's quite nice. It's quite I don't know, there was something about it that made me feel like I wanted to take this picture, a detailed picture. And then the third one I did from this same spot is this one. I tried to figure out, like, or create some to document this, just this location or something. And where's the focus? It's here. All right. It's quite nice, but I don't know. I feel like I don't need it since these ones already tell the story of the location, and then I have the detail shot that actually, I don't know if it contributes with anything. But what I've been trying to do is to somehow take like 3 photos and try to like make them into a photo story of something, and so that's what I a little bit tried to do here, but I kind of failed on that one to make like a 3 photo story. But yeah, that's what it is. The next photo to edit is this one of Mr. Peter that I did the video with. Here he is. Let's use the previous settings. Let's take the cropping away. Just a memory of our photo or our video shoot. Peter Forsgaard. I can put it in the description in just a while. If you would like to see his channel, he's doing a lot of street photography, a lot of videos. God, I think this is. I'm putting it in the chat. The name. Let's see if I think that works. Peter Forsgaard. That's how you can find him on YouTube with that name, if I remember correctly. but in just a while you can see his video. Like, he has a lot of videos. I think he posts once a week or something. But then also I will, and he has actually visited my channel. Was it last summer or something? We discussed photography style, and oh, you subscribe to him too. Cool, nice. And then yeah, we did a video about photography styles, and then now I visited his channel to discuss photography stories, and that's the video we did, and these are kind of like that. Alright, so what I said earlier was that I saw this guy sitting in his studio, Mr. Mahid, and I really loved how it looked, the calm energy of the dude sitting there, and no customers at the time. And so I went inside and asked him, like, hey dude, I'm a street photographer, would it be okay to take a few pictures? That I love how you look there inside of your shop. And he was like, yeah, sure, please do. And that's what I did, and these are those photos. So let me edit these. I'm not sure if I want these in black and white yet, but let's start from here and let's see how they turn out. I'm not sure yet. Ooh. Sometimes when I need to know how bright my photo is or some detail. Here, of course, the guy here is the most important part of the whole thing. I put my cursor on the person, and I see up in the right corner where there's the histogram, I see like how much color or light there is in the photo. So here I can see like it's 98.2, so it's very bright. So this is quite cool, quite okay like this. And then I'm thinking I want my photos to be a more straight. So sometimes I even try to I use the angle tool to just get like a straight line so that it's something like this. This is what I very often do. So this photo, it's okay. It's a bit crowded. There's a lot going on, and that's something that I'm not sure if I totally like, but at the same time, this is quite nice. So if I use this in color, which one do you think is better, in color or in black and white? If I'd use this in color, I would maybe even change a bit the color somehow. It's quite warm and nice. I don't know how much I would change about this. Benjamin says color. All right, interesting. So one thing you can do is, of course, take down the temperature, the temperature, but that will make the color of the store. I don't know. Maybe the color is better. There's a vibe to it. Not too many colors that battle each other. That's true. Yes, if you can somehow like limit the colors, and that's of course something that you can easily do here on Lightroom, that you can take away some colors if you feel like there's a lot going on. But in this one I kind of feel like there is, since a lot of things are there's the same tone of this whole thing, but that's a good one. And very often I try to kind of take down for instance on this tool here, the color mixer. Of course, if I feel like there's, for instance, blue or something that I don't want, then I can take it away. as you can see it when the blue goes, and that might bring a more calm vibe to the photo. Maybe I'll try it. Let's see what happens. Be careful if you drag down the colors too much. You might drag down a color that is like, it will make like the, for instance, the faces here look unnatural. So blue is quite safe, but regarding that. But yeah, try some more blue in the shadows, and for contrast with the yellow. Yeah, maybe some more blue in the shadows. So we have the shadows here on the color grading. If I would like more blue, then I can go here and figure out what kind of blue I want. There's more green towards that, and here's like the blue, and then so this is like the for the shadows. So it's not a bad idea, Benjamin. Let's see, I want to have a bit. And here's also like something that I have learned over time. Be careful with the use of these things. If you put too much, you will realize it, maybe not in the moment, but afterwards, that you feel like, oh my god, it's too much. It's not. Of course, if that's your style, then go for it. But for me, at least, I really try to be gentle on these levers, so that I don't take away too much or something like that. That's an interesting thought. I've dabbled a little in highlight/shadow grading, haven't made it work yet. Well, that's quite fun. One thing that I often do when you play with the shadow and highlight, if I put it on blue here, then one thing that I can do is, of course, to go to the opposite side and try to find some other place that might. Then you get like, and this is often what people do with, they try to find they do the orange and teal thing or something like that, and it's quite nice. In this one, this one I don't want to even do this. It just feels off, but I can do it. And no, I feel this dude got a bit yellow. Maybe something like that. Maybe if I put the temp. I think I started out with the 550. I really got stuck on this one. I just like a couple of % of added color in the shadows for a subtle effect. Yeah, that's true. Me too, Benjamin. Me too. To keep it quite chill. And it helps. So be careful with your editing. But this is quite nice, actually. I don't know. So what I did was that I actually took away some of the blues here. I think if I take some left back, then that contrast between yellow and blue, as you were talking, Benjamin, would come back a bit. This is quite nice. And then let's play with the vignetting. I'm often very careful with the vignetting, but maybe on -15 it's quite cool. Keeps the focus on the shop. This is quite nice. Quite nice. nice. Anything else? Thank you for saying that. Hopefully this gives you something. Let's I'm really glad that you wanted me to try the color on this one, because I think the color, it tells the story better right here. So let's see if I continue. Let me take that. If I continue the same thing here, I took this one as well. Let's reset the crop. If I do heavy cropping, maybe I'd like this, but I don't think or maybe if I put it like this instead, and this could work. Maybe something like this. How do you like this cropping? I think it's quite nice. Yeah. I think this has with the ladies in the background there, I think this could work quite fine. Yeah. So welcome to the stream. If you just came in, feel free to ask something about photography, street photography. I'm a street photographer from Helsinki, Finland, and today I'm just editing some street photos. This one of this man that I asked if I could take his picture because he looked so cool sitting there in his small shop. Oh, this is quite nice. He was a kind person. I loved his energy. Now this is a nice one. I won't do anything more to this one. One thing that I can do is that I take a virtual copy of this one, and with that virtual copy I will make a black and white one just for fun. And since I had some color here, I need to take it away just to get it actually black and white again. And yeah, but otherwise this is quite cool. Hey, one thing that I often also now have tried, I'm going back to this one just for a little while, is that I try to drag down the saturation just a bit, and that's the one that makes it black and white. But sometimes some photos are better if you take some color away. Not much, just a little bit. This one I think is quite cool or nice just as it is, but sometimes it's nice to drag it down a bit and get this, I don't know, get a bit of color out of the way. This looks cool as well, but I'm not doing that today. It was just an idea. So let's continue with color, since that's what I'm doing. Oh, we had this one as well. I didn't note this. Oh yeah, there was a lot less light in this one. Here he actually looks into the camera a bit. If I do the same cropping. Then we have two photos. One like that, he looks to the left of the camera, and then we have this one where he looks into the camera. Sorry. And one, yeah, it was the, see how much light we want on his, in this one. The exposure was different. because of some unknown reason. Minus 83. Something like that. Well, hey, thanks, Real Dr. Obvious. It was really nice you dropping in again. Let's do it again. I should get a better. I should put up a schedule for my live streams, but it's really nice you have been here visiting this stream. Let's meet up again, and I'll see you on Instagram as well. Keep on shooting. I love to watch your photos there. Take care of your animals as well. Yeah, so I'm battling with this exposure. I'm not sure how much I want. Maybe this is quite nice. Maybe I'll keep it like this. Moving forward. Oh yeah, I had one in. Let's take the reset the crop. I want to keep in the rule of thirds here. Maybe like that. Hey, if you have any questions around street photography, photography in general, or editing, please feel free to ask. I'm here, I'm Oscar from Helsinki, Finland, your street photography dude from the cold north. It's quite nice. Maybe I lack some. I just put up the contrast a bit. I think this looks quite nice. What if I take a virtual copy of this and make it in black and white, and let's see how it looks. Looks like this. It's nice. It's nice. And I'm quite happy with it. Let's move on. I took a detail shot of this dude's shop and then the sign, because just to get something to the story. Hey, see you later. Nice, Benjamin, that you came. Take care. Hopefully we'll go out shooting soon. So this was one detail shot that I took, and a reindeer. Thought it was quite nice. Nothing. Maybe just I took it just maybe to enhance the story of this dude, his shop, some details. I think the details, they might tell what the person in the picture they like. For instance, if I have this dude smoke like sitting in a bar, then my next shot would maybe be the bar, and then third one maybe of his packs of cigarettes or something like that, and that would tell a story about a dude sitting in a bar, who's a smoker, and that tells a story. So 3 photos, an easy story. And then I have this shot here of Mr. Majid's sign, and this is also something that I just took for the story of this man. So as a photo story, we have Mr. Majid himself at his at his shop. We have a close-up or a closer shot of him sitting there, surrounded by models on pictures that would inspire the person that comes to his hair salon. And then we have a photo of his window, or outside of his window, and then his sign here, or his saloon sign. So there we got a small story. If you have any questions around photography, photo editing, stuff like this, just hit me up in the chat and I will gladly answer it. This is my last photo of the bunch of the photos that I took that night, and I'm planning to actually I was just trying something out. It's a reflection photo of these 2 people. This is something that I really do not like. It's a good example of it. 2 people going away from the camera, or I feel there's like this lack of connection in this photo in itself, and that's why these kind of photos I very often just throw away, because they don't give me anything. And also often when I look at photos, I need some sort of a connection. Real Dr. Obvious today said that he or they would prefer this photo over that photo, and I instantly chose like this one because there's someone looking into the camera. Of course these guys aren't walking away, but I feel like I often look for facial expressions, stuff like that. But then again, when I went back to look at this photo, I felt like these dudes are talking and there's something going on. So it inspired me to think in another way of this, since Real Dr. Obvious wrote in the chat that they would prefer this one. Maybe it's the better photo. Sometimes it's difficult to see, and then of course when I take a photo, when you look at it, you see something else. You create your own story out of the photo, and that's interesting as well. I had a photo exhibition a few years ago with photos of the archipelago here in Finland, and there was some people from Switzerland coming over, and they were really moved by the photos that I have taken, and my thought was, or for the exhibition, I had taken photos from like around a year, because I thought that very often when as guests of the archipelago, we often go there on summer for boating and stuff like this, like summer cottage kind of things, and very seldom we see that the winter or when it's super rainy and it's fall or the spring. And then so my thought was to document all of the seasons. And this dude from Switzerland that had, since he was a little child, had come to the archipelago in Finland, had never seen these other seasons, and he was very moved to look at these pictures, how they resonated with him, but at the same time how they told a different story of what he was used to. And that's something that I think is super interesting, that we, you know, what we see might be totally different from what someone else see in the same picture. And that's why it's so cool to show your pictures. And you know, as I'm editing right now, it's really interesting to hear from you what you think of these photos. And hey, by the way, if you're new here, I'm Oscar from Street Photography, dude from Helsinki, Finland. Please subscribe if you're interested in live streaming and photography. I'm doing live streams, I'm doing videos, shorts, all those things. Try to keep you posted on what's going on in the photography scene, and like from a Finland perspective. It's super cold here right now, so the photos that we are watching are, I think this photo was taken, it was minus 13 degrees Celsius, so it was super cold, and that of course affects the vibe of the photos that you see when you check out photos from Finland. If you want to see more of my photos, feel free to visit my Instagram at Lehtineri, and you can find it of course in the description, but I put it in the chat as well. Feel free to go there and check out my photos. And of course, if you want me to check out your photos, I would love to see them. Just give me the Instagram handle or where you post. I also post on a photo app. I don't know if you are familiar with it, but that's a place where I hang. Yeah, it's been super cool to do this stream today. Once I got it working, I had some issues with getting everything up and running, but we're done for today. We're done editing. I will now send the photos to Peter Farsgaard, and he would make the video that we did, and in just a couple of weeks I'll put out the links to the video that Peter did at his channel, and or to his channel, and also I will add the link where Peter visited my channel to discuss photography styles. Hey, I wish you a really nice day, evening, week. Whenever you're watching this, take care. Don't give up your daydream, and don't forget to put a thumbs up. It means a lot. And then also subscribe if you're interested in stuff like photography, street photography, urban landscapes, all that. That's me, Oscar from Finland. Goodbye.